Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Geddes Federal Savings and Loan and Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome back and welcome in. Thanks for joining us on this weekend with Tom and Steve from Zoey Advertising. We are The Local Show, broadcasting from the Zoey Advertising studio, sponsored by Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts and Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. Also on YouTube, you can check us out. If you go on Zoey Advertising's page, you just look up Zoey Advertising, you will see all of the wonderful videos and segments of the show and things like that. So you can follow us and like us, and that way every time we put up a piece of content, you will receive it. That's the way that works.
Tom, haven't you ever wondered, and you're a radio guy from way back when, what does that person look like? Now, it doesn't mean, it's just like just out of curiosity. Yeah.
You know, it was funny because I was a huge Rush Limbaugh fan. He had started in radio, obviously, when I was in, beginning my career too. And he had made it big. So I listened to him for a long time.
And you're here,
man,
Tom. He made it big and you're here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Okay. A whole list of my failures you can put in a big bucket. So Rush was doing his thing. And when he came out with his TV show and everything, I thought, man, I'm going to get a chance to see him. And I saw him and it ruined it for me.
Did it really?
Yeah, I looked at him and I go, wow, man, he's not attractive. So I can imagine when people see me, they're like, oh my gosh, I can't stomach this guy.
It ruined it for you. Wow. To me, it was like peeling the onion. There's a little more there to see and a little more.
Same with Howard Stern. I saw Howard doing his thing and I thought, man, why are these guys go? Because there's something to the mystique of the voice, the inflections, the way that the conversation's carried. Then when you see it, it's kind of like, you need to leave video for like really good looking people like Ryan Reynolds.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, no? Oh, yeah, he's great. You know who Ryan Reynolds is, don't you? Oh,
I understand he's good looking.
Some people got it, some people don't.
He owns Mint Mobile now, but he's a great actor, and he was in a lot of stuff, a lot of funny stuff. But there's a lot of great looking people, and you really got to be good looking George Clooney types.
I know that guy.
Things like that. You know that. Anyways,
Brian Dumond.
Brian Dumond is the president of Geddes Federal. He's a great guy and very approachable. Give us, I'll give you 15 seconds to talk about Geddes Federal. Go ahead.
Well, they're terrific. A survey says, there was some research out there that said that the thing that people like about Geddes is they answer their phone. How about that?
That's something else.
Right? And that's a big deal. You
something simple.
You can talk to a person.
That's simple.
Because we've all been at the end of that thing. And CDs, certificates of deposit CDs, money markets, and certainly mortgages and home equity loans. But they're here. You can have a real conversation with a real person. They got great rates and they're real trustworthy. So if you're in the market, certainly put Geddes on the list. I'd put it at the top. Get it at GeddesFederalSavingsLoan.com, Tom.
There you go. All right. Now it's our pleasure to bring a new person out to the show. His name is John Smith. Not to be confused with the Smythes of London. It's John Smith from J.C. Smith Incorporated. He's a sales manager and in management over at J.C. Smith Incorporated. How are you, buddy?
Good. How you guys doing?
Oh, hanging right in there.
What a coincidence. The name. He's got the same name as the company.
Yeah, right. Tell us a little bit about your background, how you got into this business and why.
Yeah. So it's my family's company. Been around since 1976. So kind of grew up down there, summer vacation back in high school, college. It was all the kids were excited to go home and play video games. And I'm kind of sitting there, all right, well, I got to go to work. So it was at a young age, I was always very intrigued within the company and kind of grew up down there. And,
Cool.
Now
did you go to college?
I did, yeah. I went to Monroe Community College out in Rochester.
Oh, nice.
And got my business administration degree and still spent a lot of time working in the Rochester store, but got my grades and got.
So how many stores are there then?
So we have 6 locations across upstate New York.
Okay. Wow.
The main hub being in Syracuse.
Gotcha. Where'd you grow up?
So I grew up right in the city of Syracuse.
Where?
Sedgwick area.
So we drill down here.
Yeah, we drill down.
Oh, I got you. I did my research. I watched my videos.
What's the house number?
Sedgwick. I learned to drive in Sedgwick.
Oh,
we lived on Highland Ave, which right around the corner, feeds right in, right?
Yeah.
So I was on Highland Ave, and actually my friend Anthony Centaro, I believe he had a house right there. Did you know the Centaros at all?
I believe so. If it's the same Centauros from when I was growing up.
Yeah. So they were right around the corner. But yeah, Brattle Street and all those.
Durston and Rugby, if you want to get exact.
Right. Yeah, Rugby. Yep. And I used to.
Don't live there anymore, so don't go looking.
No. But those streets were a great place to learn to drive because you had all sorts of one ways and ins and outs, and it was pretty fun over there. So you got involved with the family business. What is the business?
So J.C. Smith is a construction supply rental warehouse, based in New York, 6 locations across upstate. And so it's a family-ran business. I'd be a part of the third generation of the company. Okay. A couple other cousins in there, too, that are going to help out. And we specialize in supplying our customers with contractor-grade products and equipment.
So who are your customers? So I still feel a gap. So am I your customer? Because you have a house, or is
absolutely. No, we're open to the public. So anyone working on a project at their house, stop on in. We got plenty of stuff.
So are you a Home Depot?
Well, I would say we're more of a contractor grade. So guys that are using it every single day. For example, heavy highway contractors, bridge contractors, landscaping contractors, paving, municipalities. So guys that need their equipment to get jobs done so that they can pay the bills.
So would it be
safe? Roads.
Yeah, would it be safe to say you carry a higher end brand? Or?
Yes, I would say. I mean, there's a lot of brands that coexist between us and like a big box store, but yes, ours would be more of a higher end equipment that we trust, that our customers know they can come in, they can get it serviced from us. So it's not only the sale, but it's also, down the road if something you need a part for it, we can do that. I mean, really the 4 pillars within our company are sales, service, signs, and rental.
Signs, yeah.
We actually, out of the 6 locations, 3 of the stores have full print shops. So we do
signs.
Yeah. So for example, like I said, we do a lot with like heavy highway contractors, and so those big signs you see on the side of the road that say like "Road Work Ahead," the big orange and black ones.
Yeah, sure.
So we fabricate those all in house.
So heavy contractors, guys that have to lose weight. What do you mean?
No, like heavy highway. So it's just a description.
So is this heavy highway? The people that are actually repairing the roads?
Correct.
Is that heavy highway?
Correct.
So not like driveway sealers.
Well, no, we do a lot of business with driveway
sealers. Oh my God!
Yeah. So both of them. Yeah.
So then let's talk turkey here.
Yeah.
So you like dark meat or white meat? No. What I mean is, should somebody go to you as opposed to a big box store? Can they get more variety? Will they get more knowledge?
Well, see, that's a lot of, when customers come in, we have great people behind the counter, great people that work for us that they're knowledgeable. So
they won't ignore you like they do when I walk into
when you walk in, you're going to get a hello.
Wow.
When you call our store, you're going to get a person that answers. So, a lot of the customers coming in, they base on us for knowledge. So they hey, what should I be using for this job? What should I be using for that?
Right.
And that's really what sets us apart from the big box stores is our experience and, the trust.
Do people just walk in?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Where are you in Syracuse?
So 345 Peach Street, Syracuse, New York.
Give us context.
So get off at Teal Ave, take a right onto Burnett, and then take a right onto Peach Street. And if you're coming from Erie Boulevard, look for the Aldi's, take a left. And it's right there. And we're actually right across the street from the city of Syracuse municipality building there.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
And when are you open?
We are open from 6 a.m. until 4:30 p.m.
My kind of hours.
Yeah, those are your hours. Yeah, sure.
I like that. Yeah. I don't need anything, but I might just swing by.
No, and like I said, we're open to the public. We're a big warranty repair center. We sell Makita, Milwaukee, DeWalt.
Oh, yeah, all the good
stuff.
So
even if you do buy the tool somewhere else, they typically send them to us to get repaired. We have a guy.
Are you like a kept secret? Because do people know that they walk in and go, "Wow, I didn't know you did all this stuff"?
I would say if you're in the industry in the construction world, I think we have a great reputation. We have a great following. Mm-hmm. I think more on the public side, I think it's maybe a hidden gem. But Hey, that's what
Well,
we're here.
I'm going to come over.
Get the name out there. Yeah.
Tom's
And
coming.
really quickly, are you that much more expensive than a box store, or are you comparable?
very, very price competitive. We actually have a big e-commerce website too.
Excellent.
jcsmithinc.com, and you can buy right on there. And we sell all over the U.S.
Well, wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, John, we're going to have you on again because there's so much to talk about. I want to really get into the tools and stuff. JC Smith Incorporated, that's John Smith right there. You have a great rest of the day.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Excellent. Coming up next, Lisa Romano-Moore. She's the new executive director at the Onondaga Historical Association. We'll talk to her on The Local Show on 570 WSYR.